My earliest memories are all water ones. Washing back and forth on my tummy in the shallow water on a sandy beach, always in the water. Fairly early on in my childhood, my older brother gave me a mask and snorkel and flippers when I was about 11 probably. So I spent massive numbers of hours in the water. Being underwater is extraordinary, and I certainly love the temperate part of the Great Southern Reef. I've come most to love the seaweeds. I just love the way it looks. You know, I just think it's beautiful. I love things with shape and colour, and it catches the light and it moves, and then you look more closely and you can see beautiful shapes and divisions and things. No, I just think it's beautiful. Even the most giant kelp, which can be as tall as a tree, comes down to probably a spore that's tinier than a seed. They will drift on the currents, and they will quite often end up far away from where they began. And it's a magic process from that tiny, tiny thing up to whatever size algae it's going to be. Here's my study, and it's filled with seaweed specimens, microscopes and books. I always lose track of time here, especially when I'm looking down the microscope. So when I'm underwater, what I'm looking for is really a complete specimen, if I can, right down to the holdfast, the part of an algae that actually sticks onto the firm surface. I take my specimens home in salt water, but when I'm about to mount them, I rinse them in fresh water. I actually rinse them in the bathroom basin. I write on the paper location, date, and name of the collector. I put the paper in the water under the specimen and float it round to spread the fronds of the algae to show all the important features of it. I press my specimens between two sheets of newspaper to start off with a chuck's wipe on top, and then put the newspaper between two sheets of corrugated cardboard and then a heavy weight on them. For many years I had a permit to collect in the marine sanctuary, so probably my most important collections are from the marine sanctuaries. They're divided into red, brown and green algae, and then by location, and within the locations, different species. This is from Williamstown. But these are filamentous reds. My task for now is to really put it up on iNaturalist. It's an important resource. You know, it's recording the best we possibly can do. As I say, date, location, identification, or a perfect specimen that someone could identify. It's important for the future, I think, to add, to a knowledge of what we have here in Williamstown now. I think it's very important to have that. Being connected to the sea has always been important to me. It's my solace, I suppose. And that makes it both interesting intellectually, but also socially. It's magic now being in Williamstown and being able to go to the beach every single day and actually have so many like-minded people to share it with. I'm Sandy Webb, and I live in Williamstown, Port Phillip Bay.